Well, take a look at this mouth-watering lemon blueberry tart. We first saw a photo of it on a beautiful blog called Styling My Everyday, and we thought it would be fun to see if it tastes as good as it looks, and I bet it does. Katie Jacobs is the creative force behind Styling My Everyday. It's wonderful to have you with us.
Thank you so much for asking me. I'm
I
excited to be here.
wanted to know who creates all those beautiful things on the blog, and it's you.
Yeah, it's me in my kitchen every day. It's
what
called
fun.
Styling My Everyday just because it's my everyday life and what I cook and what I love to do. So
I want to live at your house. It sounds like fun.
Yes.
All right, so we're making this tart. We decided to go ahead and bake this ahead of time, but it's just 4 ingredients.
Yeah, it just starts with a shortbread crust, which is really nice compared to just a pastry crust.
And take a look at this nifty pan.
Yeah, it's a tart pan, so the bottom just lifts out, so it makes it super simple. But if you don't have a fancy pan like that, you can just make it in a pie shell, in a regular pie pan.
Okay, so you bake that, and we've got all those instructions on our website and also on yours. And then the filling is a lemon curd.
The filling's the best part.
Yeah.
And it's super simple, but you do have to make it on the stove, so you can't just leave it. You really need to stay and whisk it continuously.
All right, I can do that.
But it just starts with sugar, a cup of sugar, and then the key ingredient is the cornstarch, because it's really what makes the custard hold together in the end.
All right, so you put these 2 in first, then start adding your liquids?
Yes, and so your heat's on a medium heat.
Okay.
And then we add the milk and just keep whisking so you don't get any clumps.
Yeah, because nothing's worse than clumpy, clumpy pie, right?
Right.
Okay.
And then it's 2 egg yolks.
How long does it take this to thicken up?
5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
And you think that nothing's happening and you can walk away and it burns. So just stay with it and keep whisking and you'll be happy you did. And then it's just 1/4 cup of butter. Okay. And that'll just melt down. And then once everything kind of thickens up, it'll start to thicken and bubble. Then you're gonna add your lemon juice.
Okay. So for the purposes of TV, we're just putting it all in at once, but you'll want to take your time as you do this.
Yes.
Okay.
And so we'll get this custard eventually, and it's just a beautiful, rich custard, lemon custard, and the lemon really shines through.
It looks great. All right, so this is going in the tart shell.
Straight into the tart shell.
Okay. And then we've got a topping for this as well.
Yes, and this is kind of an interesting topping. It's sour cream mixed with the blueberries, and the sour cream. And you could also use Greek yogurt if you wanted.
But it's not super sweet.
No, and that's what's kind of great. It kind of cuts the sweet factor of the whole tart. And every time somebody tastes this, they're like, oh, it's not super sweet. It's just really light and delicious, which is great for the hot summer weather.
Oh, I bet. This looks yummy.
Beautiful.
Well, thank you.
You're good at this.
Well, I've done it a time or 2.
Right?
I learned from people like you.
Yes, and then that just goes straight on top. Okay. And I like to leave a little bit so you can see, you know, just the lemon around.
Oh, okay. So you're not spreading it all the way to the outside. Okay. And then you've got more blueberries and a whipped topping to go on top?
Yes, and the whipped cream's just a homemade whipped cream. It's just whipping cream and confectioner sugar and vanilla. It's really important to make it homemade. It really tastes different, you can tell. So it'll go on top. Yes, confectioner sugar, just a little bit. Yep.
Oh, that's a trick, huh? Yeah. Confectioner sugar for your whipped cream.
And if you're out of confectioner sugar, a great trick is you can take granulated sugar and put it in your blender, and it makes confectionate sugar.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that is a terrific trick. All right, so this isn't quite as fancy as yours, but it's getting there.
It looks amazing.
Right? Okay, good. All right, so we're going to top it now?
Yes, just with some whipped cream.
I love this. This is going to be great.
Spread it.
So you do, in addition to recipes on your blog, you do a lot of setups for beautiful tables and things like that.
Yeah, a lot of entertaining, a lot of styling. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And especially during the summer, it's really the time to bring out all your colorful tableware and really get carried away. And I love summer entertainment because it's more relaxed and you can just have friends over and sit on the patio. You know, it's not so stuck.
I tell you what, this dessert would be perfect if you're having guests coming over, or maybe just for your family. I think it's going to be wonderful. I can't wait to try it. Yeah. Katie, thanks so much for sharing it with us.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. This is recipe number 5191. You'll find it on the Talk of the Town recipes page at newschannel5.com and also on Katie's blog, stylingmyeveryday.com. Now let's head out to Towanda.